Craig, a difficult afternoon in the end. The team done extremely well to get in at half-time 1-0. It must be a real disappointment to end that game the way it did.
Yeah, we said at the start of the game plan, make sure you come in the game in at half-time and they get still in the game. And when you concede that early, you fear the worst. You know, we could do all we could in the game at half-time, 2 and 3 down. But one of the things I did express at the start of this was, I want to see what your reaction's like when you do concede early, and if we have a setback, and that's what the new manager will be sitting and looking at in the crowd. The resilience. If you're going to concede, now you see off the 10-minute blocks, 15-minute blocks, and can we get through to half time? I was so pleased for them. I got them there. I gave them, quite an encouraging chat. And I was quite excited about going up second half, because I know big clubs like this, you come in 35,000 here, they expect to turn us over. Jamie had to make a couple of saves. We had to defend for our lives at the time, but we got Shemi away a couple of times. We're hoping to hit him on the counter with his pace. That was our game plan. He had a good chance on his left foot. So once I got him in at half time, I felt quite confident we could just go second half and make it a game. Drag it on as long as you possibly can at 1-0. Don't concede cheap goals, and the second and third goal were cheap goals. Just us giving the ball away. By the time the fourth's gone in, probably the wind's been knocked out the lad's sails. But just do everything you can to stay at 1, because at moments when Kyle came on and created a couple of chances, a couple of crosses, we had the free kick for Kieran Brown. I know it's a difficult chance, but it's a great ball in from Tyler. And you're putting them on the back foot. You're sowing the seed of doubt in their supporters, because they're thinking they're coming in at half time, 2 and 3, it's still 1-0, and Oxford's still in the game. But we can't just give it away. And I've told them a few home truths in there. The new manager coming in, demanding higher standards. He'll be disappointed in the nature of the goals. He's worked in this league for a lot of years. His teams, and I've worked for him, are about being hard to beat. And we have to get back to that. Yes, there's a gulf in this division, of course there is. In every division there's gulfs in class. We've played Sheffield United, we've played Sunderland recently, we've played Middlesbrough, and we've been on the end of a few hammerings. We're in a mini league now at the bottom of the league. And the lads have just told me, you're a relegation fight, you've got to realise it. You've got to come together, and there's a word being used all the time this week at the training ground, with togetherness. Well, it's okay saying that when you're flying high and going in playoff semi-finals and Wembley wins. You're tested now. And this is the first time they've been tested for a long time. And the mentality, that's a huge thing. Physicality and mentality, fitness levels, looking after yourself over Christmas. So, yeah, I was disappointed second half. I was so excited going out there second half. I'm sure the fans were still in the game, kicking towards them. And we send them home very disappointed.
And then just a word, looking ahead, we've got a big couple of games coming up at home. And it's a chance for Gary to come in and try and get something out of those as well. How important is it that we kick-start on Monday as a group together under Gary?
Well, there's always, you always get a lift, usually when the manager comes in. I know I spoke to him last night, I know he's excited to get started. He's spoken to a couple of the staff. He'll be really keen to get in now after that defeat. Players are always a little bit nervy because where they stand, you probably get the comfort zone as well. Any previous manager, you think you're always going to be automatic choice. I said to them last night, I said it starts from a clean slate, and everyone's got a chance. So you've got to be, even if you've been here a lot of years and you've been doing well, you've got to start again and prove it to a new manager. That happens at every football club. So it's a challenge for them.
Perfect. Thank you.